Welcome everybody to the National iRacing League's Full Speed Fridays Next Gen Series here on Friday nights. I'm Dave Gilbert. Alongside me in the booth is Jeff Vickery. Good morning. What's going on, Jeff? Almost like good morning there.
Yeah, same old. I can't wait for morning actually. But yeah, it's gonna be a good race tonight. This is gonna be fun.
Yep, we're on board right now. We're following along the number 5 car of Timothy Cook. They're qualifying. They got 10 minutes of qualifying here. A lot of guys just getting up to speed. These cars have 5 gears, but the fast qualifiers will only use 4 of them gears in qualifying. You have much experience with the next gen Cup cars there, Jeff?
No, but I know what you're saying about the fourth gear. If you get in that fifth gear, there's too much drag and you're not gonna go anywhere. Fourth, hug that yellow line. You gotta come out it off the corners just a little bit. I try to get up to that black seam, and you just gotta be smooth, very smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 looks like he's just doing his outlap.
Yep, this is his first lap, first green flag lap, so he's coming to the white flag here. That puts him 5th fastest. We're going to jump along. We'll jump on to somebody else.
Oh, so he's using his second lap as his heater.
Yeah.
That surprises me. I like the first lap, but that's me.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. We'll find out. DJ Trout at the top, 49.7.
Yeah. Kevin Bernheimer, he's riding around the top line too. Maybe it's because of the gearing on the next gens that they need to get their momentum up a little bit more.
Yeah, the 5 still did a 49.8.
All right, now Kevin's going down to the bottom of the track to get the most out of this lap.
.44 to the top.
Yeah, Garrett Sidnor, he's a fast. He's had a lot of bad luck so far in our league, but he's usually one of the guys you got to beat.
I like that paint he's got too.
Riding along with Ryan Johnson, the driver of the 38. Didn't make a lap. This is his first lap on the track. He didn't make a lap in practice. He's doing the high line also.
I like it. I like it.
So they're throwing away this first lap to get as much momentum built up for their second lap. They're all in on lap 2. Ryan was 19th fastest that first lap of his.
And here comes the heater.
Yeah, it's down right there on that yellow line. Ryan jumps the 7th fastest. Now right along with Corey Stahl. Patrick Anderson's in our chat rooting for himself. If you can't root for yourself, nobody else will.
I'll root him on. Good luck, Patrick.
Thomas Myers, Bo Ross to the top of the board in that 77. He's one of the super speedway gurus. He seems to show up at these super speedways. Bo Ross. Bo Ross is a professional wrestler. Thomas Myers is his name, and his wrestling name is Bo Ross.
No kidding.
Yes.
I'm Googling right now.
Yeah, he's a champion in the WDWA World Domination Wrestling Association. Corey Stahl, 3rd fastest.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Right along with Matthew Boston Wheeler, the number 60 vehicle, the Ford Mustang. Matthew up to 4th fastest. Got Jeff Radke. He's 13th fastest, and I think he only took 1 lap. That's all I needed. Stephen Wood, 18th fastest currently.
You have 4 left to qual?
Yes, we have a couple drivers on the track, but Keith Fonseca, Richard Crane, Wally Babb is on track right now, and Josh McKinney still have to qualify to make their first lap of qualifying. Stephen Wood, 19th fastest. He's looking to improve upon that.
Wally up to P5.
There you go, Wally. Riding along with Wally. See if he can improve upon this 5th place starting position. Just goes to show you don't need to run that outside lane to qualify.
Well, it was close times, actually. Not too far off from his fast lap.
All right, looks like we're going to go to grid. Thomas Myers, Bo Ross, your pole sitter for tonight's race. Garrett Sidnor, you're outside the front row. Corey Stahl and Matthew Boston Wheeler make up row 2. Row 3, Wally Babb and Jeffrey Ramsdell. DJ Trout and Patrick Anderson make up row 4. Andrew Turner, Keith Fonseca, row 5. Row 6, Ryan Johnson and Luke Smith. Brad Pollitt, Michael Dow make up row 7. And row 8, Jeffrey Radke and Joe Turkel. Row 9, Timothy Cook and Michael Getchell. Arabia, Caton, and Steve Wood make up row 10, with row 11, Johnny Williams, Kevin Geroni. Mike McNeil, Michael Fagone make up row 12. Joel Brewer and Kevin Bernheimer, row 13, riding shotgun on the field, Joshua McKinney. Last week's race winner, I think, was Luke Smith, so he will start. He'll have to get the EOL.
And actually, it could be saving grace get that EOL.
Yeah,
try to get that good pit stop and then just go to the back.
Yeah, you just need some partners to be on the same strategy as you are. So, you got some of your teammates here. Who's your pick for tonight's race?
Geez, I don't know. They've all been pretty consistent.
How about we make it easier on you?
I'm going to go with the 33. I'm going to go with Corey Stahl.
Okay. And I think that we're going to see see Luke Smith drive from the front and win this thing, or drive from the back and win this thing.
All right, we get Corey Stahl, Luke Smith.
Thomas Myers has the Thomas the Train paint tonight, courtesy of John Peterson.
Yeah, I like that 44's paint too. That's pretty good.
Yes, John Peterson did both of the front row starting paints. Speaking of paints, Wally Babb, he's joining tonight. Does Bobby Anderson do his paints?
Radke just threw that one together for him.
Oh, okay.
Wally's usually in the 99, but Anderson's got that one. So the backup's usually the 98. And then Corey, I'm pretty sure Corey did his own. Radke did his own.
All right. Well, I was trying to find bad designs. If you need a paint, contact Bobby Anderson Designs for an awesome paint. The pace car is getting ready to drop off here. Thomas Myers Bo Ross is gonna lead us to green. Green flag is out. Big jump for Bo Ross there on that inside. No partners there to help him. While the outside lane's got 3 stacked up. Gonna get a nice run going through 1 and 2. Garrett Sidnor out front.
You ever get behind one of those chrome paints? Those things drive me nuts.
I'm behind. I've been behind every single paint. I'm not fast.
Oh man, I'm like already confused out there, and I get this chrome paint. My car is reflecting off of it. It's crazy.
Garrett Sidnor choosing to stick with Jeff Ramsdale there on that outside lane instead of dropping down in front of Thomas to control that inside lane.
Yeah, if they get stacked up and they can get a really good train going that very high line.
Patrick Anderson drops down. Patrick Anderson and Jeff Ramsdale have been teammates for as long as I can remember on iRacing, and whenever they get the opportunity, they leave each other out to dry. They're more competitive towards each other than anybody else on the track. But Patrick Anderson's looking to lead this lap. Good start for Corey Stahl and Wally Babb running 3rd and 4th.
Pretty clean so far. It's pretty good.
Here's my pick Luke Smith, he's already up to 16th.
Moving on up.
I would have been the opposite. I'd have been like, yeah, I'll just stay back here.
97 just had a big run going in the outside.
That inside lane has been dominant so far. Patrick Anderson leading these. Hi, Sonia. Sonia's in the chat.
Ramsdale was blinking. He's up. They're wrecking. Oh, they're still going.
They're still wrecking, though.
He was like a pinball going through those cars.
They're still wrecking. No caution, though. See if we
incredible.
can't figure out what happened.
Yeah, he blinked out, and then I think the 44 going in this corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 44. And he just bounced off every. Oh yeah, there's the back end of it.
Yeah. Yes. Jeff Ramsdale completely disappeared there, the 97. Jeff's on pit road trying to get that damage fixed. Not a good start for Jeff Ramsdale.
So now you got a 14 car breakaway.
Yeah.
Fastest lap of the race, Luke Smith.
Yeah, he's at the back of this pack. You know, the guys at the back are going to get more momentum, and they're able to get, them fast laps.
We're in a league once. They had a bonus point for fastest lap, and I was just lift a little near the end and try to get that point.
Garrett Sidnor, he's trying to make his way towards the front. He's got help with Ryan Johnson and Luke Smith right behind him.
Yeah, I know in these cars too. If you're leading, you gotta, just give it a little break. Let that guy suck right back up to you.
Yeah.
Get that cushion.
Oh, the 5 car in the wall. All by himself. Garrett Sidnor in the 44 trying to build momentum on that outside lane. .33 dancing a little bit right there behind Thomas. That inside lane is they're not able to stay nose to tail like that outside lane has, and their outside lane has got that momentum. There they drop down. Garrett Sidnor, Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith.
Nick Johnson going forward. Thomas the Tank is coming up behind him. The 61's gonna have a run right there. Oh, he's trying to go up high. 3. Nope, drops down. I wonder what they're talking about right now about fuel. Everyone's probably figuring stuff out, how much they're burning, how much they have.
Yeah, they got another 10 or more laps before they have to consider fuel. But it's the stage is at lap 30, so you could probably make it from here if you pit it now. So they could be pitting at any time now.
Yeah, if you don't have enough teammates too, sometimes it's nice. You pit alone, don't pit with the whole big group. If you have like 4 or 5 cars, you can get a nice breakaway, but
yeah. Yeah, but you need all of them to hit their points. We have a 12-car breakaway right now. There's 12 cars up front.
Yeah, that's true.
Get, you got Michael Gitchell, Joe Turkle, Mike McNeil, Matthew Wheeler back here trying to. They're either just riding and content with riding right here to the stage, or maybe they're trying a different strategy. Looks like we got a battle for the lead with Bo Ross, Thomas Myers getting pushed by Keith Fonseca in the 61.
All got gapped out. Stall hopping the outside.
He's got the threat level midnight group right here with Stahl and Babb and Radke.
I wonder if they're thinking about splitting the stage, maybe go lap 15.
Yeah, that would be. I guess it would depend on if you thought there was going to be a caution. It doesn't look like there will be before that with the way that they're running. They're giving everybody a lot of respect for each other. Now, last night, if we had a stage at lap 30, I'd have been fully prepared for a caution. Them trucks were wild last night.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Jeff Ramsdell is a lap down, but this will help him at the stage if he could stay right there. He'll be the lucky dog.
Oh, we got pitters.
Yep. Oh, and Garrett Sidnor did not make. He's going to have a pit lane violation. That's the one thing we were talking about. If you pit with 4 and one of them has a mishap, now you're down to 3.
Yep.
Looks like there's an 8-car breakaway here. They look like they're working together pretty good too, so they're gonna put down some pretty heated laps. See if anybody breaks off. Nope. No takers for pit road this time.
I would almost say run it out dry as much as you can. Get fuel, and then when it gets to stage, you don't need that much fuel. You might be able to beat the guys out of pit road.
Yeah.
If you're going for track position.
Well, we've seen with Luke Smith that he started at the back. You might not need track position.
That's like a rocket ship.
Yeah. So we only had 4 takers on pit lane that time. And there's only 3 of them nose to tail right now. I just realized I didn't put the ticker up. Nobody said anything.
I just noticed now that it popped up.
Yeah. I took it off to put the grid up and I forgot to put it back up. Half the race is over. So yeah, they got another 15 laps before the stage break. So, you know, there's no hurry. They got another, probably I would say at least 5 more laps before they have to pit. It looks like this group right here is about a half a second slower.
Yeah, I was just actually looking at those times.
So each lap they're
44
going to
lost
be,
the draft.
yeah, they'll be losing a lot of time to these guys now that they lost. That there are only 3 of them, and actually got a few back there that are
Oh,
lost
we
the
got
draft.
3 to
Oh,
stay. 5 stayed out. That's odd.
yeah.
It's gonna be a lone man. So everyone got in clean. That's good. Oh, well, I just gave the 3 a tap.
Here's your race leader, Timothy Cook. Joe Turkle coming out of pit lane. These guys here also did not pit. Kevin Bernheimer, Josh McKinney, Andrew Turner. Timothy Cook on pit lane now. That hands the lead over to Kevin Bernheimer.
The guy missing pit road right there. The 30 is in the middle, right by the start finish line. Oh, he's rolling. He's on the
Oh.
track. That's no good.
Yeah, caution is out. Caution is out. Well, let's go back and see what happened there. Watching the right along with the 30 of Arabia Caton. Trying to get on pit lane. Misses. Hits the grass. Which is not a problem generally, but now you need to be, staying low, staying off the track.
Yeah, whenever you're in the grass, you gotta stay straight and drive right through it.
Yeah.
You can't turn in grass.
Yep. So there's where a caution is from. This will help Garrett Sidnor. Well, actually no, because Mike McNeil is the highest running driver a lap down, so he will get the stage, or not the stage, but the lucky dog this caution. Now these guys are all pit. You think that they were probably not that happy for that caution there.
No, especially the guys a lap down, because those leaders didn't pit yet. They would have got that lap back anyway.
Yeah.
They might stay out though to get that wave around.
Well, the other ones won't. Um, that.
Looks like oh, you're right. Yeah, the second group.
Yeah, that group will not pit. But yeah, Mike McNeil, he's going to get your lucky dog. Hands the lead over to DJ Trout in the Fruity Pebbles number 40.
Yeah, you get cautions. It's usually half the guys are excited and half are disappointed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we told Wally earlier that we would try to bring him up. So let's see if we can bring him up here.
Oh shit,
Wally, you got a copy?
I do.
Yeah, we told you earlier we tried to bring you up. Hey, so how's your race been going so far?
Pretty good so far. I got a good qualifying time in it. I don't have a whole lot of time in this car, but it's feeling pretty good right now. I'm just kind of rolling with the pace.
You get any damage from that pit?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
nice.
I was worried about Radke, but he didn't get no damage either.
Oh,
He,
perfect.
uh, he took the fall for it, but I told him, I was like, man, if I'd known that, I would have just, I tried to get out of the way. I was jumping inside because I was thinking maybe he's got something else going on. I should have just jumped in the line, in the pit box line.
Yeah, when you pit, I had my camera on you, and I was like, oh no.
How's the broadcast going so far? The race going, looking pretty good?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks great.
it was
What
going.
just happened in the caution?
Uh,
There was a wreck, and I don't know what turn we were in, but it threw us off guard.
yeah, there was just a guy that missed pit lane and then spun through the grass onto the track, caused caution. That's all.
Oh, did you see that where me and Corey and Patrick, I think, was right here, and then there was a wreck, and we about hit them. It was a 10 car and somebody else.
We saw the 97 like
Un-
a pinball.
under caution.
Yeah. Oh no, we didn't
I
see
did
that.
not see that, no.
Oh yeah, yeah. We about wrecked us.
All right, man.
If
Well,
y'all,
we're gonna put you back. Well, good luck to the rest of this race.
Good luck.
thanks y'all.
So that was Wally. Jordan says, "Watch your mouth, Wally."
Yeah, that's what I said.
Maybe I should have like pre-warned him or something, huh?
Oh, that was funny. First thing, I was like, oh man.
Lights are off on the pace car. DJ Trout leading us to green on that. He took the outside lane. It's a bold strategy there, Cotton. You must have some teammate help there with a 38. Yeah, the 38 lets him down.
I've really seen that top line form in league races a lot. I saw it a lot in officials, but I haven't seen it really materialize in leagues.
Yeah, because I think that, I think people are just trying to play it safe. There's not a lot of, unless you got a lot of help out there, it takes a lot more to get the outside lane going with these next gen cars. Where in the trucks, two can do a lot with if they're working together. Whereas you need like 3 or 4 to do something with these next gen cars.
Yeah, I had that 5 pushing me last night, and oh, we were flying.
Got just Matthew Wheeler out there. He's getting a little help with Stephen Wood in that outside lane. DJ Trout. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Keith Fonseca leading that inside lane. Got old Wally up there running top 5 right now. Bernheimer jumped up there with Wheeler. But they need more help up there than just the two of them.
I don't know if you noticed last night too. Actually, no, it would be in the next gens. We weren't burning that much fuel as like leaders versus the guys following.
Yeah.
It was pretty similar.
Yeah, a lot of that last run, last night I was running about 3/4 throttle, saving fuel.
It might be me then. I was like, I floored, but then I just used the brake to kind of adjust. I should probably just lift more.
Yeah, I learned to use my use the throttle to slow down just to save fuel. Not that. Hey, listen, I was at the back, so maybe you probably shouldn't listen to me though. Oh, some jockeying going on back there. Joe Brewer in the banana car. Looks like Thomas Myers is wanting to duck out of there also in the Bo Ross, the train. Up front though, you got that outside line of Kevin Bernheimer, Keith Fonseca, Patrick Anderson, Matthew Wheeler, and Michael Gitchell trying to build some momentum out there. Looks like they were able to get.
Oh yeah, they're flying.
Get out in front of the 40. Big push by Fonseca. Oh, and Bernheimer drops down.
You know what? I haven't had Fruity Pebbles since I was a kid. I actually kind of want Fruity Pebbles now.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at that car. I'm like, wait, I haven't had this in so long. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he must have been clear. He jumped up 39. Nope, the 38.
They're getting a little dicey at the end of the stage. They got 2 more laps.
40 and 39. Do you know if they're teammates, 40 and 39?
40 and 39, I believe, are teammates.
Okay. It was just very unison, them jumping out there. It was cool.
And I believe Ryan Johnson is along with them. 38, 39, and 40.
Oh, working. Ooh. There's a lot of cars. 33 sideways, rolling through the pits. 3 just got spun after the wreck.
Yeah, so looks like DJ Trout, Luke Smith, Ryan Johnson, Patrick Anderson, and Michael Gitchell will be your stage winners. Let's see if we can't figure out what happened.
Yeah, Keith got hit, the 61 behind. It's like a bad push from the 99.
Let's see, I'm trying to go back and find this. All right, let's see. I think I found it. The 99's pushing the 61, gets him sideways, and that's it. Everybody behind them gets to use their fast repair.
I was just going to ask if they had a fast repair.
They have 1 fast repair.
See, this is why I don't like pushing. You get that sawn motion going, and then it's all over. And it's in a corner.
Yeah, I like to push, but I push as hard as I can down the straightaways, and then I try to back them off in the corner, breathe the throttle a little bit. It's good to do that anyways because if you stay tucked up underneath them, you're good chance of overheating. Looks like Josh McKinney might be our race leader right now, the 51.
Like guys in the pits getting repairs. I mean, I don't think some of them are used, and some have damage, but they're not using that fast repair.
Looks like Michael Dow used a fast repair, Kevin Gironi, Michael Gitchell, Kevin Bernheimer used their fast repairs, and Jeff Ramsdell. Jeff Ramsdell had to do that. Patrick Anderson, yes, that one would be on you. He's asking in the chat.
Oh yeah. '98 leaving pit. He did not use the fast repairs. Get some right front damage on the fender.
98, you said?
Yep.
Let's see. That's one thing. Patrick Anderson is one of our admins, and that's one thing that we've all discussed is that we're not afraid to give ourselves penalties, and we all make mistakes.
I've made that mistake 1,000 times. I was actually talking to Bobby about it last night because I think last time we were at Daytona, I wrecked him from pushing him.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I'm sure Jeff Ramsdell, his teammate, but is giving him lots of crap for that one though.
I'm liking that 15 Turkle's car. It's like a green chrome.
Yeah, Joe Turkle is one of our league sponsors, and he's got this green chrome Turkle Customs. And I just bought a gun. He does custom gun customizations. We just bought one. This will be our third gun we bought from him. So if you have any gun needs, hire Turkle Customs. You gotta check out his Facebook page, man. They're just pieces of art. Some of them don't even look real.
That's awesome. I have like a small collection, but I'm like, I never shoot these. I got to do something.
Yeah.
Never get rid of them, but I got to do, go fire them off sometimes. My wife gets mad at me when I go try to shoot the woodchucks out back.
Good start for the 77 on that outside lane on that restart. He's going to drop down in front of the 51, his teammate of Josh McKinney. You got Josh McKinney and Joe Turkle and the 77 of Thomas Myers, teammates on that inside lane. Then you got teammates on that outside lane of DJ Trout, Luke Smith, and Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to see a lot of fast repair guys that have used them. They're going to be in the back now, just praying that nothing happens.
Yes. So it looks like everybody right now is on the lead lap.
Yep, they are. Yep. 28 cars.
Timothy Cook up there in the 5. He doesn't have any teammates. So good job on Timothy.
98 seems to be keeping up in the draft too with that damage right front. That's pretty good. Save that fast repair just in case.
Yeah, if you got I personally, even if I'm under power, I try to save them fast repairs.
Yeah, if we get in the wrecks, we're like, hey, what's the RPMs? What's the RPMs?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to know how much RPMs you need to be having under when you're clutching it. So as long as you have enough RPMs, that means your motor is not damaged. But you can see that there's two rules of thought right here. You got this group, and then this group right here, led by Corey Stahl, that are, well, we're just going to take it easy. We want to save it, save our cars. We don't want to wreck again. So you got Corey Stahl, Fonseca, Garrett Sidnor back here just trying to buy their time. And then you got these guys up here. Caution is out. Caution is out. Let's see what happened to the 13 of Michael Fagone.
Yeah, he was kind of in the middle and then hits the 60 and then just flies off. Ooh, hard hitting the inside wall.
So he gets up into the 60 and yeah, hard hit on that inside wall. That was like Kyle Busch a few years ago when he broke his leg. So they're a little over halfway. They can make it on one stop from here. They probably are pretty close to making it on one stop anyways. Garrett Sidnor, though, is probably going to help him. He was going to need to pit here in about 5 laps, so...
Yeah, but you'll see everyone in pits. I gotta catch up. I'm still checking out the wreck.
So when we got the time, I want to thank again. We have our podcast, which Jeff has been one of our podcast guests, the Not So Fast podcast. If you got time, we'll be recording tomorrow. We had some cool guests this week. We already recorded their stuff, but I also want to thank Bobby Anderson Designs. You need a paint? Bad Designs got you covered. Prices for everyone. If you're looking for a paint job, look up Bobby Anderson on Trading Paints. Message him help. Bad Designs is on Discord as well. Bobby Anderson Designs is where it's at. Sonia says they have a severe thunderstorm over them, so hopefully Keith is able to finish this race.
I'm surprised we didn't have more takers to pit road. What if everyone was waiting to see what the leaders did if they didn't pull in? Nobody was.
Yeah, they must believe that they can make it on one stop anyways. But Timothy Cook, Keith Fonseca, Matthew Wheeler, Jeff Ramsdell, Patrick Anderson, them, everybody from 19th on back all pitted. So your top 18 have stayed out. The Crush car's got a little bit of chrome going to it too. The purple of Luke Smith. I guess it's not chrome. Maybe it looked like that under the lights.
You got like a purple Kermit on there.
Yeah, Kremet. He calls himself Kremet, and Taco Lucas Smith is Kermit. And if you ever hear them guys go back and forth, sometimes they just might not stop.
Oh yeah, we've heard it. We're like, what is going on?
They should take their act on the road. I'm sure daycares all over the United States would love to hear that.
Oh, it'd be great. I just flipped through each car too. It looks like nobody has any damage, so except 98's front right, but everyone's looking good.
Which Wally is right there sitting in the top 10.
You got the 13 still in the pits. I don't know if he has called it a night.
There's the right front damage we see of Wally Babb. DJ Trout, your race leader, does he have the same? He took the outside lane. Will the 39 of Luke Smith let him down? Will Kevin Bernheimer in the 28 want to race up there to lead this lap too? You got Stephen Wood, who hasn't been up front yet today, but he's a strong contender. Pace car is off. Good jump for DJ Trout. Bernheimer out there with no help, no friends. He's going to drop down right behind Michael Gitchell there in 5th. Wally Babb trying to get out there. He just doesn't know he's got right front damage. Stick behind him, Wally. Stay just right underneath him. Oh, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't need to need me. Michael Dow into the wall. I was just getting ready to say Michael Dow up into the top 10, and before I could even see that, he was scraping the wall. It might not have hurt him too bad.
Top line's cruising right now.
Yeah. Thomas Myers and Kevin Bernheimer, they've been nose to tail for the last 3 years. Like literally, they've always around each other, and they work real well together. You got Wally, who dropped down in front of him. He's going to slow down that inside lane. And then here goes Kevin Gironi.
I was like, please, someone drop in front of him.
Here comes that inside lane with Kevin Gironi, Wally Babb, and Kevin Bernheimer. That outside lane is still holding strong, though.
Yeah, we got 2 packs again, too. They like to break up.
Yeah, this front line this front group is just wanting to. They're all wanting to be up front. They think that's where they're safest at. And these guys back here just want to ride, take it easy. They want to survive. There's two, like we said earlier. There's two groups. You know, there's the guys that want to be up front, and then there's the guys that just want to ride. My experience, it's the winning moves usually just made off of turn 4 on that last lap.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if there's cautions, like, no. Yeah, you ride in the back the whole race. That's what stinks. It's almost like, hey, I wish I could fast forward this race just to the last lap.
Yeah, just a 1-lap race.
Yep.
Got Josh McKinney on that inside lane trying to make something happen. Jeff Radke and Corey Stahl. Corey Stahl dropping down on that inside lane.
Notice Johnny Williams, the 20, all by himself. He looks like he was blinking. I don't know if maybe he pulled off to get out of the way of guys and just lost the draft, but it's a lone wolf out there right now.
DJ Trout continuing to lead. Corey Stahl. Kevin Droney going around. Joe Turkle.
Like that second group is gaining.
Yeah, Michael Dow and Garrett Sidnor, Patrick Anderson, they're closing the gap. They got the draft. DJ Trout's been strong. He's got a fast top rod tonight. Next week is Daytona Road. How are you on road courses? You looking forward to that?
I like Daytona Road in Charlotte. Indianapolis Road, I could do without that track. It should go bye-byes, but the other ones are fine. We get a couple guys. They like the road courses, so we should do well there.
Yes.
I'll be in the back, but they'll do all right.
Yeah. So it's going to be the tale of the two races. So the winner of tonight's race will start with the EOL next week at Daytona Road. Oh, and Bernheimer. Caution is out. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. Let's hit play. Watch Kevin Bernheimer see what happened here.
That sounded hard.
Checkup. Nowhere to go. Huge checkup on the 78. The 78. Let's see if we can find Mike McNeil. Watch Mike McNeil here. Frisbees. That's right along with. It's right along with him. That's that's a ride with Mike McNeil. Some of these guys getting some damage fixed. Now they should be. Let's see. No, they might not be able to make it. They won't be able to make it from here anyways. But everybody's on pit lane or coming down pit lane.
Yeah, I was just watching the back of that wreck. There was like 2 wrecks, 1 wreck, and then behind it, people checking up, and you kind of got to look. Yeah, I mean, you're focused on that car's front bumper in front of you, but you got to be paying attention way in front of you too. You see smoke, you got to start lifting a little.
Timothy Cook on pit road. Garrett Sidnor. Kevin Bernheimer still. Mike McNeil. Jeff Ramsdell. Johnny Williams coming off pit road. Brad Pollitt. Patrick Anderson is asking if that's on him also.
Huh.
It would be hard to tell. We'd have to review it, Patrick. There was a checkup in front of you.
But I don't think so.
Yeah. I would have to like really digest it to see what the true cause of that was.
'98 still holding on that fast repair. I mean, he's fine in the draft, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing to have in the back of your pocket.
Stephen Wood pitting. Again. It's some strategy right there for Stephen Wood. He's probably topping off. You know, if there's another caution, he might be able to make it from here. You might not have to pit again.
Yeah, because we're 25 to go now. We were saying 22, right?
Yeah. Yep. 22. I mean, also, if you're at the back of the pack and you're running 3/4 throttle, I don't know if you could save 3 laps. Possibly.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're doing like 10 miles an hour, put your hazards on and
Yeah.
roll under the yellow.
Yeah.
Wally's going to be on the outside of the 98 with that damage.
Yeah, he's got Radke. Have they got some teammate orders where does Radke know that he's got damage?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might know. I'm not sure. If he doesn't, Stahl's going to find out in a minute.
Yeah. He's been keeping pace, but there's a difference between pushing and leading with the damaged front nose.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Kevin Droney sitting up there in third, though. They call him Pork Chop.
I saw that name and immediately I thought Jabroni. I was like, man, I wish I had that name. Oh, they're checking up top. Oh, wrecking. 39 the wall. 77.
Big wreck, big wreck. See what happened here. Let's see. $77. Check up behind him. 39 gets into the 48. And the 30 Comes in and cleans them off.
You got a car on the bottom flying through. I don't know if you saw that.
During the wreck.
During the wreck. No, yeah, he got through it though. 78 came flying on the bottom. Doesn't look like he hit anyone though.
Yeah, Kevin Bernheimer, that's a lap down. I don't think he was involved in that, so he might get the lucky dog here. Luke Smith, my pick. He's going to probably have to use his fast repair. He's got some damage. He's got a lot of front end damage there, you can see.
I feel like my pick used his earlier, so we might be tied right now.
Corey?
I think so. I think he was in an earlier wreck.
Yes, no, Corey has not used his fast repair yet.
No kidding. All right.
No, he has not. Let's see if he's got front damage. We just haven't noticed it yet. No, he doesn't look like he does.
All right, looking good. I just did the old wraparound, and she's clean.
Got some drivers on pit lane, so they should be able to make it from here. So right now, there should be no question on fuel for the rest of this race. They had 5 sets of tires, but I highly doubt they used them all. This is a track you really don't use a lot of tires, and there's Kevin Bernheimer getting the lucky dog.
Yeah, last night I don't think we even took tires.
I mean, I was at the back of the pack, and I just wanted to stay there, so I pitted and took, while I was in there, I just took tires just because it didn't matter to me, but I also thought, man, if I just keep taking them, I won't have to click them off at the end.
Yeah, that's true. Usually I like taking just like rights only on the green flag stop because you have that much more traction trying to get around 1 and 2 coming off pit road. And otherwise, you're on those hot tires, and that thing is slippery.
So, fun fact, Lucas Gortman told me to take left side tires to get off pit road faster because
No kidding.
it's faster on the pit lane and it helps you get grip off the apron.
All right, writing that down. Thank you.
I've never tried that, but he did say that if you just take left side tires, it will give you, you'll get a faster pit stop and you'll get better grip coming off pit road.
Yeah, it's good to know. I think Wally did that once. One of the guys did. And then I kept meaning to try, and I never did. Last night, we're like, are we taking tires? Everyone's like, no. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're pitting on the green, and if you want to do what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
So I don't know if we got a lap there, so it looks like we're going to have a single file restart this time. And 23 of our 28 drivers are still on the lead lap. Michael Gitchell is your first car 1 lap down, so he'll be racing the 30, who is also on pit lane for the lucky dog.
Yeah, looks like you got 23 still in the lead lap. That's pretty good.
Yep, we got the 3 of Radke up front.
Dale, yeah.
He's going to choose that outside lane on that restart. Just kidding, it's a single file restart. But they will be close to that wall. They don't want anybody to get around them on that outside.
Yeah, you got to protect the top.
So here comes Wally with a good run. Good restart for Wally in the 98. Got to the back bumper of the Kevin Droney in the 16. New number for Droney this week. But the top 8 cars have broken away. Patrick Anderson leading this 9th place on back. DJ Trout, Ryan Johnson back to the point. There's Luke Smith. He's charged from the back to the front once tonight, so we'll see if he can do it again. This time with no fast repairs.
We got our 2 groups again.
Yeah, it's been the theme of the night, the 2 groups.
Yeah. We get like a small 3rd group, just 2 cars, but oh, they caught back up. No, they're back there. See them. 78's leaving pit road.
That second group, they're spending a lot of time racing each other right now.
Yeah, they got to get a line straightened out. They want to catch that. They want to catch that pack now.
Got Bo Ross, Richard Crane, Thomas Myers. They're right behind Patrick Anderson.
Slowly gaining on that front pack.
Yeah, I think that they're still pretty close to sniffing that. They're getting pretty close to sniffing that draft now.
Oh yeah, 2 seconds back now from the leader.
Yeah, they're closing in now.
Yeah, they definitely got it.
Patrick Anderson, Thomas Myers leading that second group. Meanwhile, DJ Trout continuing to lead.
I feel like the front pack, we're going to see them staying in line until the last lap.
Yeah, that's typically what a lot of these super speedways end up doing when they go green flag, is they just stay single file, and then that last lap you want to make your move. Thomas Myers is taking over the lead of the second group. Patrick Anderson has dropped back.
They're going to have a big run coming up on the 33. What if they'll just go the outside and try to go by?
33 jumps up.
Ooh, I think he was expecting them to go too.
The
The 51 and
33's got
97.
the 33's got help with Jeff Ramsdell and Josh McKinney. Here comes the 5 truck of car of Timothy Cook.
22.99 too. They got a nice little train there.
Corey Stahl moving up. Good run there for Michael Dow. Sitting there in the number 10, White Castle.
'98 with his damage leading that second group up top. He's going too.
Ollie Babb to the lead. They're going to be coming up on a lap car of Arabia Caton in the 30 fairly soon. Josh McKinney up front. Oh!
Big wreck. 39's in a 2. 20.
Let's see what happened.
35. 44 did a good job checking up.
Let's see what happens here. Watch the 97. The Timothy Cook gets to the outside and hooks him. 20, Johnny Williams, Bo Ross, all collected. Luke Smith. My pick, Luke Smith was involved. Andrew Turner, Garrett Sidnor, Ryan Johnson. A lot of
the 44 is like textbook what you should do in a wreck. He just slows down. He sees it happening. He goes down the bottom. Another truck pulls in front of him, wrecked, and he just stops and waits. It's perfect.
It's right along with Garrett Sidnor. Garrett Sidnor, number 44. Josh McKinney, your race leader. Oh, Kevin Bernheimer just messaged me, said his power went out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's not happy. They've been doing like work around his neighborhood, and they like last week I think it was where they cut his internet, and he didn't have internet, so he was upset last week.
Oh, jeez.
He's just not having a bunch any good luck. I think they cut his power a week before that. He's not getting much luck just getting into the races or racing the races. Normally we wreck him while he's on the track. Somebody else is doing that off the track for us.
I had one time. I actually was in this league, Charlotte, last season. My internet went out. I used my phone, T-Mobile hotspot on my phone. I was like, I'm not missing Charlotte. I am putting my hotspot on, and I am running off a hotspot.
All right, so Wally Babb still has not used his fast repair. There's less than 10 laps to go in this race. He's not pitting at this point. So what is his strategy right now?
I have no idea. I wish he knew he had some damage.
He's like, man, this is a fast hot rod.
I feel like when he got on the bottom, it was funny. He had a good run on the outside, but then once he got to the bottom, they started fading.
Yeah, I would bring him up and ask him himself, but I'm afraid of what we would find out. Luke Smith still on pit lane, 2 laps down. There goes my pick.
Oh man, we get stalling 4.
Yep. We right before the race we found out about Chase Elliott. That's crazy. Did you hear that news?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was on a skiing accident, and it sounds like he broke his leg or something. He's going to have surgery. He's not going to race this weekend.
Oh man,
Josh Berry is going to be replacing him.
well, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's not great. No, I'm not. I'm just you wouldn't. It's like a few years ago, you would have never heard anything like that off the track. Like the drivers did their appearances, and they really were treated with like bubble wrap. They didn't want them.
Yeah,
They weren't allowed to go race extra. A lot of like Rick Hendrick wouldn't let his drivers go race in any extra races, dirt races, or anything like that.
that would be me. I go Sunday, then I go home and eat Cheez-Its all week, and then show back up and be like, I'm still okay.
Yeah.
I'm in one piece.
Yeah. Pace car is off. Josh from McKinney leading us to green. Wally Babb, that outside good start for McKinney, or a bad start, depending on how you want to look at it. He's going to jump up in front of Wally Babb.
It's actually good for Wally to get that draft.
Yes, so McKinney is Josh McKinney is an honorary member of Threat Level Midnight right now. Oh, not anymore.
And they ditched him.
And they ditched him. Big run on that inside for the 98, the 33, and the 3.
Big checkup up top.
Patrick Anderson joining the mix. Yeah, it looked like there was a parachute thrown on to McKinney there.
Oh yeah, once he lost that draft, it was like someone threw an anchor out the window.
Stephen Wood, same thing's going to happen to him. He's got no help out there. Here comes Gironi, trying to give him some help. Big push from the 33.
Get a car off the track. The 19, he's stopping on the track. Oh, he's spinning around.
It's in the grass.
Yeah, still in the grass.
It's down off the apron. Caution's not going to come out.
He's got damage. That left front is even rolling.
Looks like he's got a broken toe link. Back up front, here's the race for the lead. Patrick Anderson leading that outside with Keith Fonseca. Now, you remember earlier, Patrick Anderson got in the back of Fonseca. So now Fonseca is behind Patrick Anderson. That outside lane's trying to get around the 98 of Wally Babb. The 33 of Corey Stahl. 99 drops down. Here comes Fonseca and Sidnor on that outside. That outside lane, there's power in numbers, and there's more on that outside lane. Lined up.
A little pushing the pusher there.
There's a lap car of Thomas Myers, Bo Ross coming up. He's in 19th position, getting ready to go a lap down. He's going to stay low.
Ooh, that's always hairy.
Squeezing through there.
Oh, Radke involved.
No caution. He's coming down pit lane.
Yeah, that's too bad. I know some people have different views on what lap cars should do. Usually, I would go up high or very bottom apron.
Yeah. Yep. Here comes another lap car ahead of him. Jeff Ramsdell drops down.
The 97 drops down below the apron.
Here comes the 99 and the 98 there on that inside lane. Garrett Sidnor and Gironi leading that outside lane. Sonia's rooting for Pork Chop. 3 laps to go. Big checkup on that outside lane.
Yeah.
Something happened to Gironi. He's
Oh,
dropping.
Wrecking 35 in the 44.
No caution yet.
Wow. We have a 5-car breakaway. 6 maybe?
44, 35. Brad Pollitt in the 17. I don't know what happened to Gironi there. I know that he lost didn't have much help, but man, he started dropping.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 5-car break off 6-car.
Yeah, Timothy Cook sitting there in 6th. Patrick Anderson, Wally Babb, Corey Stahl, Fonseca. Last lap.
Here it is. Fonseca goes outside.
He's got help with Joe Turkel on the.
Oh.
Babb to the inside.
Yeah. He's gonna drop low, join him. Big push, big push. Oh, they're wrecking. That's not how you want that to.
Corey Stahl has got the lead. Joe Turkel and Timothy Cook, your top 3, with Keith Fonseca close to winning a broadcasted race, a live broadcasted race.
Let me just point out who picked Corey Stahl.
Yeah.
That was insane. I thought Babb would have it at the end.
Yes, it was, it's that last lap coming off of 4. There's always somebody gets into somebody coming off of the corner there.
Yep. Or Turkel and Fonseca. I mean, I feel like they jumped out prematurely, but then again, they had the other 2 guys in front of them, so no idea what they were going to do and when they were going to do it.
good run for Timothy Cook, especially considering I don't know if he's got any teammate help out there. Corey Stahl burning him down.
Whoop whoop.
Should interview Fonseca anyways. Well, tell Sonia jump into the waiting room. We'll give him an interview. We got the top three. We should get Corey Stahl, Joe Turkel, and Timothy Cook. See if we get Joe Turkel. We'll bring in Joe. Hey, Joe Turkel, how's it going, man?
Oh, what a mess that was.
So describe your race tonight. What happened there for you there that last lap?
Well, the last lap had a little bit of a checkup on the bottom line, so I tried to go up, and then I had too big of a run, so I had to try and split Fonseca and the car below him, and it just a little bit chaos, but somehow I kept it going straight and finally finished decent at a restrictor plate race.
Yeah, well,
Super Speedway.
yeah, so man, we didn't really see a whole lot. So did you have any strategy or starting this race that you wanted to see happen tonight?
Basically just survival. I mean, I tried to get to the front to try and get stay away from the middle of the track unit or middle of the pack. That's where all the chaos is. So just
Yeah,
trying to keep her clean.
yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations on this top three here, second place finish. So you can build off of that. You got anything for Daytona Road next week?
I hope so, but probably not.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Obviously, thank you, fellow admins, and I mean, my wife, of course. Yeah, I mean, just it was fun, but chaos, and like you said, hopefully we can build on it. But I appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, man. Thanks, Dave.
Yep. And that was Joe Turkel, the driver of the number 15. So let's see if we can bring in a race winner. Corey Stahl. Hey, Corey, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. What's going on, man?
Hey, not much. Jeff's been up here in the booth, and he picked you to win this race.
Really? Well, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, I was just gonna say too.
Appreciate it.
Corey loves interviews, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the worst at interviews. I feel, and on top of that, I feel awful right now. Killed Wally.
Yeah. Well, last week I pulled you up, and we had a lot of people in the chat rooting for you last week, so I wanted to get you on, and you did a great job last week in the interview, even during the race.
I'm trying to get better at them.
Yeah, well, we like interviewing you, so so describe your race tonight.
Well,
How it started.
most of it, just trying to stay clean. Linking up with Wally and Jeff, keeping them around me. It's working out pretty good. Got the decent pit stop. Cautions kind of hurt us strategy-wise, but
Yeah.
I managed to stay in there.
The first wreck, did you get damage on that?
Yeah, I got hit in the side door there. I think the
Okay,
driver's
but-
side door when I slid through the infield. But other than it was very minimal. These cars are tanks.
Yeah, I thought you used your fast repair, and Dave's like, no, you didn't use it. I was like, oh, no kidding, awesome.
I saved it. I think I had like 12 seconds of damage. Radke told me it was all on my driver's side door, so I just kind of rolled with it.
We kept
Save those
talking.
things for the end.
We were talking up here too because Wally had right front damage, and we didn't know if he knew it. And every time he got out front, it seemed like a little drag on his car.
I don't know if he knew he had damage or not.
No kidding, yeah. It's like you guys didn't know.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah.
I know Racky got kind of taken out there at the end. That was a bummer. Probably all would have finished pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job. You got anything for Daytona Road next week?
Just hoping to stay on the track there. Not very good at road courses in these stock cars. Not too bad in the next gen, but trucks and Xfinity, I'm awful.
Yeah. So let me ask you. I feel like just watching you that you do better in the next gens than the Cup car. Do you feel like they suit you better, or is it just by happenstance?
I think they suit me better. I'm not real. Trucks are so momentum based. One little mess up, cautious. Where they got a little bit more power. You can kind of get yourself out of it.
All right, man. Well, good job, and we will see you. Hopefully, we talk to you next week after Daytona Road. What do you think?
Hey, ho.
All right,
That's
man.
the goal.
Good job. That was Corey
Good
Stahl,
shot, man.
driver of the 33. And we still have one more. Well, and then we're going to try to get Keith Fonseca up here, but we got Timothy Cook to interview. Hey, Timothy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, nice job out there. You did a great job. It didn't look like you had much teammate help either.
No, sir. Just myself.
Yeah, well, for getting a top three with no teammate help, man, that's an awesome job. So describe your race a little bit tonight. Did you have any strategy just to begin the race to start to the back, or what was your thought process?
We would just stay towards the middle the whole race. Like the Rex either happened up towards the front or in the back,
Yeah,
and then just really stay on the same strategy as everyone else.
well, you did an awesome job, and congratulations on that fifth place finish. Now you got something for them at Daytona Road next week.
I'm gonna try.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on that top three, and we'll talk to you again in the future.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, do you got anybody? Sorry, do you got anybody you'd like to thank?
I want to thank you guys up in the booth, and of course the admins, and then my mom and dad back at home for watching the broadcast.
Awesome, man. Congratulations, and like I said, we'll talking to you again in the future.
Sounds good. Thank you guys.
All
You
right,
got it. Nice run.
all right. That was Timothy Cook, and we're gonna bring in the man, the myth, the legend, Keith Fonseca.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, what's going on, man? So you were somewhat close to winning a broadcast race, but so what happened, man?
Incident points. I got killed by incident points tonight. You know,
Yeah,
like ran over a couple of times. Ramsdale, when he disappeared, I got a netcode 4x out of that, and then the last one put me over again. You know, I finished on the track fourth, but I don't know where it put me though. You know, I'm like, it's all right. You know, I got that pass through, and I was able to dip down before the green came out to serve my drive through, and was able to, you know, hold on to the lead lap. And I had enough fuel to finish, so it's like I wasn't pitting that last caution. I'm like, here we go, and everything, you know, split up. I don't know what happened behind us before that, and the caution didn't come out, but you know, I knew Wall and Corey, you know, they were sitting there second and third. I knew that they were going to make the move to the outside. So when I came off the corner, I just jumped up to the outside and, you know, like hoping to pull Corey off of Wally, and hopefully, you know, Joe was going to follow me, you know, which he did, but he couldn't really get me. And then Patrick threw a block, and
yeah.
it
Well,
just
we
ended up
have an
mess.
award that we give out sometimes. We don't give it out every week, but it's the Tough Luck Award. And so you got the Tough Luck Award this week, and just for, you know, that you just were in the wrong place at the wrong time. By wrong place, I mean you were in front of Patrick Anderson.
right? Like sitting there, turning to me or another of my 4X tonight, like all my X's tonight were legit not me at all, running over, getting turned. The last lap thing, that was last lap racing and crap. It just sucks that it put me at a second black flag. That's all, and dropped down. But hey, I finished fourth on the track,
uh,
so I'll take that. Had a chance to win. I was trying to get Turkle to me down the back street and stuff, back up to him a bit, but then Patrick, like I said, threw a block, and it was just complete mayhem after that, though. But
Well,
Yeah.
thank you
Keith,
for the award.
I had race radio on in my headset the whole race, and I think there should be a Keith radioactive for this session.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I would have been the same, but I was like, wow. I was like, you should save this replay, chop it up, and do a radioactive.
yeah, I was a little perturbed during the race, kind of like last week at Dover too.
all right, man.
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job. Like I said, you got the tough luck award this week, and well, I thought for a second that you could pay back Patrick Anderson. You were right behind him. You had the opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't. I who like I was moving and stuff. I was gonna leave. We were going 3 wide. We got there, but things happened before we got there. It's all right. I owe Patrick one. So I'll get him. I'll get him someday. Drivers, police, and drivers, right? Like.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations. And you got. I know you got something for him next week at Daytona Road.
Well, we'll see in the trucks or whatnot. And defending race winner. So, but at the same time, too, there's new people in the league, and most likely Lucas will be there too. So it'll be tough to do that. Next gen, I'm not too sure about the next gen, but we'll see. Man, I love driving a stock car on a road course, so we'll
Yeah,
see. I'm looking forward to next week.
yeah. You got 2 chances next week, and we know what we'll blame this one on. We'll blame this one on Lucas for not being here.
Yes, 100%. I hope he's listening right now, Lucas. It's your fault. It's
Oh,
always your fault.
he's not listening. All
Hey,
right,
he might be. He
all
might be.
right,
I'll make him go back and listen. All right, guys.
all right. We'll talk to you later. Good job. That was Keith
All right,
Fonseca. And so we're going to go over our results. Corey Stahl, your race winner. Joe Turkle, second. And Timothy Cook is your top three. DJ Trout had a strong run tonight. I'm pretty sure he led the most laps, with Ryan Johnson getting the top 5. Josh McKinney, Brad Pollitt, nice run for Brad tonight in the 7. I think he was the only Toyota. And Andrew Turner, Johnny Williams, and Wally Babb with the top 10 with a damaged car that he didn't know was damaged. Keith Fonseca finished 11th. Richard Crane, Kevin Droney, Joe Brewer, Jeffrey Radke finishing 15th. Patrick Anderson 16th. 17th, Garrett Sidnor, Bo Ross, Thomas Myers, Jeffrey Ramsdell, and Mike McNeil finishing 20th. Michael Dow, Stephen Wood, Arabia Caton, my pick, Luke Smith, Kevin No Power Bernheimer, Michael Gitchell, Matthew Boston Wheeler, and riding finishing shotgun on the field is Michael Fagone. Thanks for hanging out with me again tonight, Jeff. And anytime you want to hang out and broadcast with me, you got an open invitation.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a good time.
All right, and with that.